Alright, this is me riding home. I've just dropped the car off for my mate Matt, because it's his car. And I'm just heading home. 12 o'clock midday, hot, sweaty, terrible heat. But you know how it goes. Oh no! Don't do that! Oh, you bastard! It turns itself on and off all the time. I don't know, it must be a fault in the programming or something. No, you're rubbing on them. Come on. Stop giving me crap. Come on. Oh, come on. That's got it. I don't know why it does that. It just does that. Shouldn't be slowing down here, it's usually roaring fast. I think it's not getting all the power it should have, or something. I don't know exactly what's going on there. I pumped the tyre up because I discovered it was down a fraction, not that much at all really, but it makes so much difference, you know, even being down a little bit. Makes it kind of hard to control around corners and hard to do things with and that. I'm going to bust up my ass. Look at this. Humongous line of cars. Because everyone's at church over the road there. So humongous line of cars forcing me on the road because, well, I'm on the wrong side, the footpath the other side, but, well, you know, life's like that. At least I don't have to pedal. Well, I do, but I don't, kind of thing. Kind of yes and no, more or less. In some places I have to pedal to help the motor. So I've been thinking about getting a more powerful motor. I'm not sure how I could do that because the company I bought this from do have a more powerful motor. And if I don't know how much it costs though, but if I had the funds, I could buy the more powerful motor. But how would I get it into the wheel? Because I can undo the spokes, pull the motor out, but I don't know how to put the new motor. I can do the spokes, put the new motor in the wheel, but I'm not good at that though. Last time I did that, the buckle just got worse and worse and worse, you know. It's still getting better and better. So I'd have to get the motor, take it to one of their service and repair shops if they have one up here, and get the motor put into the bike. Get the motor swapped over, you know. If you're going to buy an e-bike, Don't buy anything less than 500, I think. Especially if you're big and heavy like me. If you're thin and small and you weigh less than probably 80 kilos, 250 is good. 250 is great. If you're over like 80, 90 kilos, you need a 500. Get yourself 500 or above, or 350. But my theory now is, shouldn't matter what wattage your motor is. It should only matter how fast you're going on it, right? So if you're only doing 25 on it, that's alright, as far as I'm concerned. If you're limited to 25, then even if it's 1000 watt and you're only doing 25 on it, I'm not sure, is there a problem with that? Is there any issue with that at all? I don't know of any. I don't know if there's an issue there with that or not. Because you can't go faster than 25 on a bike or any scooter or anything like that legally on the road in the city. Out bush you can go as fast as you want. Down dirt tracks and that, go as far as you want. You know, 2,000, 3,000, whatever, when you're out bush on your own property, or you know, riding trails out on nowhere like a mountain bike sort of thing, you can have any level. But around the city on main roads, you can only do 25. So that's what I figure, you know. I figure that you can only do 25, so even if you have a big powerful motor, you only do 25 is good. Because then when you're coming up against a really big high hill climb, it doesn't matter, you just fly straight up it. So I can sort of like the lines of, like, if you got a big V8 supercharged motor, but you still do the speed limit 60 and 80, that sort of thing, shouldn't matter really. The other aspects though is your machine has to be built to use that, you know, to be able to run that, and you have to be old enough and responsible enough to be able to do the road wheels and follow the proper way of doing things and not be a total a-hole and just run around like you're mental or something, you know. You have to sort of, well, you got to follow the rules, work within the rules. Like when you're driving the car, you've got to be within the rules. But yeah, so I'm thinking about possibly getting a bigger engine in the back, or putting a front engine on, a front motor. I think a front motor would be good, because we got, if you need that extra little bit of power, you just hit the front motor. The battery runs out and the back of the back motor's dying, you just use the front motor, you know. I think that's a pretty good idea myself. Have two motors but only use one at a time. Or I want to get like 1,000 watt front motor, so when I tow a trailer or when I'm going uphill, I just hit the front motor. When I'm on the flat cruising along, that sort of thing, I hit the back motor. So I don't see a problem with that, except for the legal thing of, like, you're only allowed a 250 watt motor. That could be a problem. Other than that, I don't think it's really an issue. Last time I came through here, I flew through here without the motor not even needing to pedal. So I think I'm going to have to look at it somehow, because I think the motor's not getting the power it should have or something. I don't know. Motor's not even running. I'm hitting 16 k's an hour just on my pedalling, and I'm going uphill. There we go, motor's back on. My motor keeps turning itself off. I don't know. The whole point of having an electric push bike is that I just don't have the fitness to ride as a normal push bike rider. I just don't have that fitness, you know? See, now it's getting full power. I don't know. So I had MJ on my scooter and me on the bike yesterday. Oh mate, MJ was flying away. He was like down where that silver car is now, that silver ute. And I was back here and we're both doing 25 k's an hour. I'm like, what? And you can't go faster than me because, well, it's a scooter and I've got the pedal so I can just pedal. But yeah, it was really weird, but because he's like a feather to it, I mean, the scooter's running like it's got nothing on him, nothing on it, you know. He's going up steep hills and down steep hills and running all over the suburbs and that, and having a great time. Whereas when I'm on the scooter, I can't make it up a fairly big hill or a steep hill. I can't make it up that, because the poor old thing won't push me up there. You know, this thing does better than the scooter, but it still struggles sometimes with my weight. But see, because he's got almost no weight at all, the motors. The only thing is now Luke wants to ride it and he wants to run on it and do it and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll give the scooter to MJ, but no. So all they do is fight about it. That's all they'll do is fight and fight and fight, and then I'll just have to take it back because they're, you know, they're too, well, you know, they're boys, so. But I only let him ride it because, well, Luke was at a party, so he was having fun. He was enjoying himself at the party and partying with all his mates and stuff, you know. So Luke goes to a party and has fun with his mates and everything. MJ rides his scooter, and that's fun, you know, with me. So I mean, what's wrong with that? That's still pretty fair, isn't it? But now, of course, Luke wants to ride the scooter. Thing is, I've only got one scooter, I haven't got two, so, and Luke's too little to ride it anyway, so, you know. So, yeah. So, you know, MJ will just have to buy his own or, do something, I don't know. He loves it big time. I knew he would. I let him try out the bike, but he wasn't keen on the bike. He didn't really like the bike at all. And that's good, because I don't want him riding the bike. I don't want him riding the bike at all, see? So, he loves the scooter, but no doubt he'd be asking his dad to buy him one pretty soon. I'm sure those words are going to come out of his mouth. And his dad's going to be like, no, that's spoiling you. I'm not going to do that. You want it, you go and work for it. Which is a good dynamic to teach your kids, you know. If they want something, they have to work for it. Work for the money and they get it. But then he may have a thing of heart because it's his boy, and he may possibly buy it for him, I don't know, but kind of hope he doesn't in a way. Because he's 12, not 16, and because he's, you know, he's pretty responsible on it though. But got to have a good lock and that, and you've got to keep a close eye on it all the time. And I know he'll probably just go to his mate's place, drop it on the lawn, and someone else will take it, you know. And he'll be bawling and carrying on because he gets attached to things pretty seriously. So yeah, serious attachment issues. So yeah. There's big attachment issues, but hey, you know, whatever. Anyway, we're almost back to Stockland. Motor's running good now. Got an average little problem. I think stopping and starting all the time is a bit of an issue for it. Doesn't like it too much. Weird, you know. Sometimes it'll be running good, and I'll stop and get back on, and it's going chug. And I turn it off, turn it on again, and it's running good. I don't know. It's a very strange thing, really. Very strange. I mean, I love this thing. I think it's the bee's knees, really. I think it's fantastic. Because I can get places, I can do things without being really sweaty and needing a shower or needing a change, you know, when I get somewhere. Because it's hot as right now, and I don't even feel it. I will when I stop, probably. Probably when I get home and stop or something, I'll probably feel it then, but right now I don't feel it. Adjusted the brakes up, so front brake's a bit harder than the back brake, but it's not too bad. Because the back brake will stop me pretty good, and the bike thing does go over the hill there. I'm going to try that. I'm going to risk it. Risk it to get the biscuit. Got to pedal up this sort of hill. That's why I want a 500, because 250 has trouble getting up a little hill like this. Pump that back tire up good. Feels really good, man. No worry at all. Yeah, really, yeah. I see what they've done. Bike lane goes up there, but it doesn't continue. It goes across the scary bridge. Well, scary for me because balance is a bit thingy, you know. I still got my blinker on too. Turn my blinker off. And then like 1-footed across here. Myself just enough power. Try to keep my balance. No, don't get off balance. I know why it is, you know, close contacts like that, I start getting off balance. I don't know why. Shouldn't bother me. Shouldn't bother me at all. Alright, we're at Warree now. That's pretty quick, wasn't it? And 25 k's an hour doesn't sound like much, but it's actually fairly quick. Especially if you're a really light person, it's really quick. My poor old brain's kind of get to terms with it, because I'm moving on really fast and I'm not moving my legs, so it's kind of like, how am I moving fast like this and not moving my legs kind of thing, and you know. Bloody heat starting to get me. Blasted heat's starting to get me now. I'm slowing down too much, stopping too much. Oh. Come on. Been waiting all day. I like to try and help the motor a bit when I first start off, lessen the stress on it, put a bit less stress on the motor. The motor's running, but it's very low. It's coming up now. Growing and getting more and more power up. I haven't even used the bar yet. Pretty cool. Those downhills really help the battery recharge. Pins and needles in my hands. Probably resting it on my handlebars all the time. I'm going to put mirrors on this thing, and I'm going to put a alarm on this thing, and GPS trackers. Endeavour to buy them this week, I think, on Amazon. They're on Amazon. You buy them and you can just connect the alarm to your bike, and then anyone who moves your bike or bumps it or tries to steal it, it'll go off. It warns them first, and then it goes off. But when it goes off, everyone knows. So hopefully it'll just scare away the person trying to steal it, or you'll be within earshot and you'll be able to race out and tell them to get lost. Almost swore then. And tell them to go away, you know. Yeah. Well, we're not far from home now. You've seen my videos, you've seen how I come up here shopping fairly often. So go home, have a cold drink, have lunch, and settle down and cool down in the aircon and just chill. And tomorrow I'll be out Ubering in the morning, and then I'll do as much of the day there as I can, depending on heat and stuff, heat and battery and all that. And then I'm back to taking Matt's wife to work and all that stuff, running all that stuff while he's away. Wednesday, be fishing video hopefully. So we're going to go up Palm Cove, take the boys and do some fishing up there. So look out for that one, fishing Palm Cove Jetty. We're going to be doing that Wednesday. Yeah, the rest of the day is going to be Ubering video. Me riding around Ubering, basically. That's basically all it's going to be. I don't know. So you never know when unexpected things are going to happen. So Ubering's good for YouTube, I reckon, because like there's things like you go to a place that you haven't seen before, or you go and sit somewhere, or you see people doing things that are a bit stupid, like that kid, no helmet, not even got a shirt on. You know, you see things around the town. And if you're new to Cairns, you get to know the ways to go and all that sort of stuff, because you just follow what I do. Look at this town. We're just backing out, not even looking. If I was a car, yeah, I bet he'd look if I was a car. Anyway, it's a nice sunny day. It's really not that hot actually. It was really hot when I left Centenary Park, but it's not that hot here. I'm still cruising 24k an hour, 24, 25, you know, around that. 24, 25k an hour. I haven't been locked out of Uber yet, so I must be doing okay speed wise. I got up to 50 on the downhill the other day, so I just won't do that area anymore. Just not going that way anymore. My plan now is to ride towards the city and log on my way to the city. And do whatever jobs come in the city, because where I live, they always want me to do red lynch. I'm not doing red lynch. Red lynch kill me, it's killing. It kills me, it flattens my battery. I can only do one there. Unless, you know, one job is like $10 or something like that, and I need the jobs to be like $40 or $50 each for me to do red lynch, so I ain't doing it. I mean, it's good to earn $18 one job, but it just ruins the whole day, so I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing Brimsmead. That's why I'm heading to the city first, and then you know, hopefully I won't get any from the Sydney city to Red Lynch or Brimsmead or anything like that. The motor's performing perfect now. I don't know what was wrong with it. Weird. Yeah, so I've got dirt bikes. Three dirt bikes. That's an interesting idea, isn't it? Because, you know, little kids like 3 can ride dirt bikes, but they can't ride electric bikes. Go figure, eh? Yeah, I suppose dirt bikes are riding on property, they're riding out in the middle of nowhere, that kind of thing. You have to pedal for a bit because fingers are going numb. Why are they going numb? I don't know. Lack of circulation usually, but there shouldn't be any lack of circulation because I'm not pressing down hard on the handlebars. My fingers are just resting there. So I don't know what's happening there. It's like, Yep. day's cooling down a bit now. And like this tomorrow will be okay. Might be able to get a whole day in of Ubering. No, I won't. About 4-5 hours and this battery's flat. Usually. Oh, stop it. My hand's going numb. Pins and needles and going numb and stuff, and all it's doing is resting on the handlebars. It's not really. The other one should probably be going numb because it's got a bit of pressure behind it. Yeah, it's not going. Yeah. Oh. Some blood pumping into my hand. I don't leave anything. Said Matt's keys, but he needs them. His keys in his car. Oh, 222. So is that 22.2 k's, or is that 222 k's, or is that, I don't know. 22.2 k's makes sense. 222 k's doesn't, because I'd be down near Townsville if that was the case. Yeah. I know it's about 20 k's from my house to Matt's house, so I also know the speedo and all that is out on this, because I haven't calibrated it. I've left it factory. I haven't touched it calibration wise or anything like that. Woo-wee. Green, 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 green. Oh, thank you. Green, 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 green. See, I can beat a car taking off from dead stop, but then I can't beat them after that. This is a 500 or a 1,000. I could go as fast as they can, because I could do 50 to 100 quite easy. But you got to stick to 25, so kind of an issue. I'm just going to go straight down, hope there's no trucks. Hopefully they'll give me a little bit of space. They have been lately. Nice. Motor kicks in. I like this motor because it can go from 0 to 25 in less than a second. It's just boom, straight up there. But sometimes, well, as you see, it doesn't quite do that, and other times it's a little slow to get to 25. So when it's working properly, 0 to 25 in no time. Bang, straight there. So good. It's so good. It's just so good. That sound gay? I can make myself sound really, really gay, you know. It's a talent I have. Yeah, I don't want to do that though. I'm not gay. I don't want to sound gay, I don't want to act gay, I don't want to have anything like that to do with gay, but it's a talent I have. Oh. Dingy dingy, dingy dingy. I'm getting happy. Cause I'm almost home. And I'll still got 3 to 4 bars. Cause I'm getting home, I'm getting high. Gonna be there very soon. As soon as I can navigate through these damn cars. I don't know. Should I go across the other lane with the blinker on? I don't know if they give you the ability. There's no cars there. Big space, so why not? It's Sunday, there's not many cars around today. Normally I would not do this, I wouldn't even try to do this because of the amount of cars that are around all the time and the amount of danger it presents, but just happened to hit a pocket where there's no cars. Nobody behind me, so can't see through your back either. I'll be so glad when I get mirrors. Oh, get mirrors will be so good. Come on, come on. Can't judge your speed. I'm trying to time it so I'll go just behind that vehicle, but keeps slowing down, speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, so I don't know. I can't guess it, so I have to wait for him to go past. I couldn't guess it, so I'll wait for him to go past so I can do it. Big feed on at the church tonight. Chinese get together again. But I don't know if I'll bother. I'll probably just stay home and eat at home. Won't be as good, but I've sat through the church service once already. Is that a car? Yeah, no problem. You can go there, have tea and leave. But I ride the bike, which is great. Now they'd make it there and back, no problem, but I don't know. I don't think I'll bother with it. Look at that. Someone's bike just left there on the side of the road. MJ goes, oh, I'm sorry I called your, I'm sorry I called your YouTube channel boring. It's not boring anymore. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, excellent. It's not boring at all. I'm like, beautiful, excellent. Lots of people have been watching me on Facebook and watching my broadcast on Facebook, which is good. I want them to watch on YouTube, comment on YouTube, and you know, give me likes and stuff on YouTube, but Facebook's okay, I suppose. I can make money out of Facebook. I just feel bad about charging people $10 or something just to watch my videos. I don't have that big of an opinion of myself. So yeah.